Oh,
Oh,
morning.
Hi. Oh, thanks.
How you doing? I brought you a cup of tea.
Oh, you never bring me a cup of tea.
Well, I thought you'd been up for quite a while.
I have. I've been really busy.
What have you been up to?
Plans. Lots of plans.
Okay, nothing new there.
Yeah. Well, no. You know me. Like to make plans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just thought, we've really made the most of the last 10 weeks, and you've just been brilliant at painting the house, and most of the rooms are done now, so if we could kind of think about the outside. So I've got a few ideas I'd just like to run by you. Is it a bit too early to do this now, or?
Is it a bit too early?
I think we're nearly at 7 o'clock, aren't we now?
Well, quite a while.
Anyway, look.
Let's do it. Okay.
We were on our bikes. You know when we went on our bikes last week?
Yes.
And we saw the fairy garden outside Ruth's house.
Yeah.
Well, I just collated a Pinterest board of fairy houses, and I just thought...
I don't like where this is going.
Don't look, it's not going to be that bad.
Okay, sorry, okay.
The kids are going to love it.
Alright,
You'll appreciate a fairy garden. Anyway, that could be the next DIY project. So that's my first plan, alright?
Yeah.
Second plan is, now that the government has said we can see up to 6 people, it's 6, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
I've just written a list in alphabetical order by location and in hour slots of all the people I really want to see. Tom, Lucy, Sally, Trevor, Joyce, Shirley, Sniff-a-Lot. I think I've got most people there.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea though, isn't it? Just to plan out who I see, when I see them. Time is precious, so I thought it's not a nice looking plan, but I'll work on it.
Yeah. Well, that's okay, yeah. What's in this big folder then?
This. I have been working on this for a few weeks, but I just thought I'd wait until the right moment to share it with you. So we've got our big trip to Barcelona.
Yeah.
So I've got 15 amazing free things that I found and planned for us to do on our summer holiday to Barcelona.
15 things? We're only there for 3 days.
Oh. Yeah, but in here I've just organised all the top places from TripAdvisor, the places Alan and Rachel told us were really good to see. I've looked through the Lonely Planet guide, and I just need to buy a set of highlighters. Can you just buy those off Amazon for me, and then I can really just make it clear?
Yeah, just add it to my list.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the tea.
That's alright. There is one small problem.
Go on.
With all of this.
Make it quick, because I've just got quite a lot more to plan.
Well, yeah, there is. Remember the global pandemic. There's the coronavirus.
Well, people keep talking about this, I know, but this is really hard for me, Dave, because I've just bought this for our holiday. What am I going to do with this?
I don't know.
I wonder if you love to make plans. Plans to make things, plans to meet people, plans to explore new places. We can have bigger lifelong plans as well. Perhaps the subjects we choose at school, career steps that we make, decisions around the relationships that we have, or moving to a new area.
Or maybe you're just a spontaneous person and you like to go with the flow. But why do we plan? Well, it can help us to achieve goals, it can help us to have routine and a sense of structure, and it can help us to feel in control.
So I wonder, what areas of your life do you like to plan? Let's pause for a minute and just have a chat and think about that.
I wonder what areas of your life you came up with that you like to plan. Sometimes our plans don't turn out how we expected and they can take a complete U-turn. We might be experiencing some of that right now.
Well, the Bible says in the book of Proverbs, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." And in Proverbs also, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." Making plans can be a really good thing, and the Bible encourages us to commit our plans to God. But if our plans don't go the way we would like, it doesn't mean that God isn't in control, and it doesn't mean that God doesn't love us.
And I'm sure there's going to be many plans that we've had to cancel over the last few months. And maybe we're thinking about plans in the future that we're going to have to cancel too. But there could be some good things that are happening, because these cancelled plans might help us to realise how much we can't control and how much we need to trust in Jesus and in his plan. You see, the reality is that we were never in control of our lives. God has always been in control. He has always been in the driving seat. So in a time like this, when we find ourselves moving in a different direction to the one we'd anticipated, we can still take heart, we can hold tight, and we can trust in God's navigation. You see, God's plan for our life fits into his bigger plan. And do you know about that greatest plan? That if we trust in Jesus, he will take us to be with him for eternity. And that's such a great blessing. And his big plan is to use the church. It's to use the church to share the good news about Jesus to our friends, to our neighbours, to our colleagues, so they can be a part of God's big plan too.
Now, before we sing about that amazing, great plan that God has for us, let's say the verse out loud that will appear now on our screen. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose.